Yes, people, we're locked in to the big bad station, outradio.com. And you know what? I'm joined by the king, the one and only Beenie Man. Definitely a pleasure. So, of course, Beenie Man, say hello to the people.
Rasta beloved, here to all my fans and well wishers, I'm here, feeling good. Hope you're feeling the same way, hope you enjoy music like how I full enjoy music, blessings.
Yeah, man, for real. And you know what? You're wearing red. Red is my favorite color.
So that's it.
So I'm feeling that one, for real.
Yeah.
So you know what, Beanie? I have to ask you, how did you get that name, Beenie Man? How did it kind of come about?
Oh, all right. As a youth, I was very inquisitive, like, first night everybody business, I want to know everything. So it's like the questions that I was asking was big people question at age 5, you see?
Yeah.
So I say I'm a big man that chopping a little boy body. So my grandfather called me Beenie Man. That's how I got the name.
Wow, I like that. You know what? I like that story because it shows that you're inquisitive. You're ready for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. So, I've read lots of different things that you started toasting at the age of 5. But how did that all happen? Because Jamaica is such an amazing place and music just seems to flow out of everybody. But how did it start for you?
Seriously, we can't tell you how it started because I can tell you that I started out crying. That's the day I was born, you see. But as a kid, when we start talk at age 2, that age 2 you start talk, like, you start farm your words and these things. But I realized I couldn't talk at age 3 because I was a stammer kid.
Okay.
So when we realized that, we sing the Mary have a little lamb, I'm gonna stop. So we realized that Angel went up the hill to catch a pail of water. So we start DJ the reading book and then we start DJ everything. We start DJ the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3. The list to the shop and all that. So just to save me from embarrassment because I was a stammer kid.
Okay.
So I couldn't talk. So if you say one word, it takes 1 minute for you to say, you see it?
For real.
So we realize that when we sing, the word flow better. So, yeah.
Wow.
Here we are.
Wow, what a journey from that till like the king. You get what I mean? That's crazy. That is definitely crazy.
Here we are today, from then till now.
Definitely. And you definitely beating the odds for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the music business now, when we start music at age 5, nobody never believed it, is it?
Wow.
So, yeah, music DJ in my backyard and thing. And tell my uncle build a sound like Master Blaster. And them tune up the sound one day and then put on the rhythm more the mic. And that was it.
Wow. And you were ready for it.
Can't stop again. Then we got enter Taste the Talent Show. Win Taste in 1981. Then, move on to Ring Ding and Weird Sat and all that.
Yeah.
From then, recording an album at age 10, and it's a serious thing.
Definitely. But when was that moment where you thought, I've made it, or I've started to make a dent in the music industry for yourself?
Oh, well, no, the first time I hold a microphone, I know that I've made, because the first thing to do is to hold the microphone.
For real.
And the second thing to do is to sing and make the word come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Because no man hold the mic and choke, you know that.
Yeah, definitely.
At age 5, it's the first time I know that I made it. It's the first time I hold the mic.
Wow. Do you remember your first tune that you ever kind of vocalized?
You remember my first one, of course. Over the ocean, over the sea. All of the girls and mama over me, yeah? Of course I remember.
Okay.
You asked me to remember the first lyrics of my bill?
Yeah.
That's a different thing from the first tune.
Okay.
First lyrics of my bill is that I as a youth, not chat slackness. But me want all man to know this, who love go a dance and use them penis, you will catch greedy and you will catch syphilis. Because them time you're school youth, you go primary school in time.
Yeah.
And them teach sexual education. And them tell you if you use condom and all these things. So, that was the first lyrics that like age 7.
Okay, and your mom didn't say anything to you? Like you can't say that?
My mother don't know me a DJ.
Okay.
My mother find out me a DJ when she see me for Ring Ding.
Oh, right, okay. And what was her reaction?
My mother Christian and I can't sing that.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure, but
You have to sing Jesus Lands of Promise.
for real.
Jesus love me, this I know, cause Bible tell me so. So why you think we come and sing a if you for us to praise your life gone? Because we want to be long time, but we can't do it.
Yeah.
We have to do it the Christian way.
Mm,
You see me?
definitely. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how we went there, big one.
For real. I'm feeling that one. And then you spoke about the Tasty contest in 1981.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
how did you get involved in that? How did that kind of come up?
Oh, TSC was like the kind of the let's say now, it was kind of the biggest. All right, back in the days in Jamaica,
Yeah.
it's all competitive.
Mm.
Like sound system clash against sound system, DJs clash against DJ. Like way back in the days, from Derek Morgan to what do we call him, Prince Buster.
Yeah.
From way back to I Ryan, you Ryan, you know, you get what I'm saying.
Mm.
So Jamaica is always competitive. So this is talent show. I think that is a show that proves who you are. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you go up against 150 artists and, you know, everybody get trapped down till they reach a final.
Mm.
Then when you win the finals, then you go up against the 10 best artists.
Okay.
That they can find.
Mm.
So when you become number one now, then you know that you're the number one artist in the country.
Wow. And what did that feel like?
Yeah, I never enter thesis for the popularity. Popularity just come.
Okay.
I never have money. I never have no shoes.
Mm.
So I need some shoes. Need some money. I need the 1 year supply of party. Carry my school gear go sell it.
Mm. Wow. For
yeah,
real.
but I end up I go up on weird side.
Mm.
And from this it's problem.
Wow.
We get to DJ at big time. We start get high up on sound system and all of these things. So
it's a blessing. Yeah. Definitely a blessing, for real. You know, you mentioned you Roy just then, and obviously he passed away. What kind of influence was he on you, if any?
You was every influence on me, not if any, because my dad, my godfather,
wow,
my king, my boss, yeah, Jack. Because without you, none of us would be here as teachers.
Mm. Definitely.
You wouldn't have no Shabba Rankin, you wouldn't have no Tupac Cat, you wouldn't have nobody.
Mm.
Yes. So yeah, him is the founder and the maker of what we do.
Mm. For real.
Trust me. And I never was sang when him concept of life too.
Mm. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know, so you could I sing a word of me right. When me write the word and him come sing it in a feud style, but I say, yes, my God, respect money. Yeah. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Definitely. And
you are virgin bread. It's not Godfather, it's not my elder, it's not. I'm a virgin.
Mm. For real.
And every artist can tell you that. It's not every artist can tell you that, because you ain't a chat to everybody.
Yeah.
Neither.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm a virgin. Yeah.
For real, respect, and of course, rest in internal power for you, Roy. You know, I think he's.
So that's the rest.
Yeah, man. I think he's just fantastic, especially listening to him.
Yesterday, I'm Josie Whale and Admiral Bailey talk about you,
right? For real, man. Yeah, man. And speaking of influences, who else influences you?
Oh, General Trees.
Okay. Yeah, man.
He's the one that's responsible for me being here.
Wow.
Yeah, because everybody was telling me to sing. Because me have a high pitch voice.
Okay.
I never like the high pitch thing, guys. High pitch, and so them give me some song to sing. I want to sing it. Them I say, whoa, brilliant, whoa. Yeah, including Jimmy Cliff, Ras Michael, Ras Carvey.
Okay.
I Jam and Levi, especially him. I sing, you laugh longer, because you see it, it's a reggae music, right? Run the world, and say, yeah, see a Jamaican, where do so I don't know what General Trees and Chuka Shine them a night time by Black Scorpio, and then learn to DJ from this side. Yeah.
Wow, for real, man. Well, respect every time for all the influences on you, because they've helped create you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
respect.
Especially when Dan Carlos. He was a man who used to tell me, say, yeah, DJ and you, because he was the postman, see him?
Yeah.
Him letter them and thing. And then him Bill Black over him and God Dennis and Lucky Simpson.
Wow. Wow, man.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, them thing there. That's what I know.
For real. Wow.
Yeah.
So, you know, Beenie Man, we just see you as the artist. We see what you do and put all the work in. But tell us, how much work do you have to put in as an artist?
That work is what I do.
Yeah,
See?
for real.
It's like when you wake up and you have to drink tea at morning time. You know what I mean? Yeah, music is my life.
Yeah.
You see, so I only call music work. I never work a day in my life. As long as I music.
For real.
6 songs a day, one feel of mine. We sing 100 dubplate a day, feel of mine. Wow. It's just the vibes.
For real. Okay. So does Beenie Man ever get nervous?
I always get nervous. Anytime I stop getting nervous, then something wrong.
For real, definitely.
When you're backstage, and you know, so you're supposed to go up on stage. Butterfly, I feel in your belly, your heart, I feel fast and them thing there.
Yeah.
The only thing that make that stop happen, and when you say Zaga Zaga sound now, and the crowd react.
Yeah.
Then I write the open for you.
Wow, yeah, man. For definite. You know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
All that dance, yes, yo.
Yeah.
Because people might change in a second, but you see,
yeah.
I always remember you are not there for you, regardless of who you are. If the people that don't want to hear you tonight, they don't want to hear you tonight. They could have 10,000 gold chain and 500 girls. Leave the dance, mate. Yeah. You see?
Yeah, I respect that. So where did those phrases come from? You know, like Zagazao, Simma. Where did they kind of come from? Where did you get those inspirations from? Or did they just come?
You have to be creative. See, the problem is you need signature to make yourself. See? So when you're I go, you know, I say, I recrash that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
But you know, I'm born to kill like that.
Yeah. Like,
you have to have signature. When people hear it, they know you.
Yeah.
You get me?
Definitely.
So my first one was, oh God, bad man we kill every time. And then we build Zagazao, Zigazao. Yeah.
Yeah. For real. Every time we hear that, we know it's you, definitely. For real.
You know.
Yeah, man, definitely. And you know, tell us about the song Too Fancy. How did that come about?
Oh, Too Fancy. Jesus Christ. Alright. Too Fancy is the song where me that try to forget the people that around taste this. Attention. Because it's mostly people from Jungle and Cracktown and, you know, Maxfield Avenue and them things. So me that try to build a song about the most famous food. Okay. So the most famous food was Charlie Smith. You see it?
Yeah.
So I have to do my thing and say, I, as a youth, the Too Fancy, the school where we go, it named Charlie,
yeah.
School from here, so we get the attention of the people.
For real.
And friends start mentioning Charlie Smith, they have football in the crowd, and you get what I say?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was just that type of.
Okay. And you know, how do you come up with your lyrics? How do you kind of come up with what you're going to put into a song? How do you do it?
We can't know that, it just come.
Okay, wow.
We can't tell you that. We don't know where it comes from, it just come.
It just come. Wow, man.
Well, like, seriously, it just come.
Wow, for real. That's got to be just a pure energy then. Every time you're in the studio, you're just feeling those vibes.
Yeah, I just feel music, I just make music.
For real. And you know, before I come on to the interview, I put out a question on Facebook to people, what would they like to ask you? And one of the questions was, what do you think of the music of dancehall now compared to, say, the 80s and the 90s?
Just give thanks for the Jamaican accent.
Okay, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, when you were coming up, we know you as, you know, doing the different styles, the different flavors that you've been doing.
Yeah.
And people always say to me, oh, there's a rivalry between Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. What was your thoughts about that?
No, well, there was a rivalry, you know. Give thanks to Bounty Killer because without him, I wouldn't have done so much Gunman song. Because we not sing Gunman song.
Yeah.
The girls and so So as soon as the war started, then we started to counteract.
Yeah.
So give thanks to Bounty Killer. You see, it may not be a complete artist, you know?
Yeah.
So, regardless of the feud with me and him for over 22 years, there's no problem. I'm best friend.
Definitely.
Nobody can never harm him. Nobody can never disrespect him. Nobody can talk bad about him in my presence.
Yeah, man, for real. Because, you know,
Yes.
I gotta be honest, when you guys did the verses, you know, there didn't seem to be no feud at all. Just pure love, pure vibes.
There's no pure 100% love.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, between brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So war until we become brothers.
yeah, man.
That's fight to it.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Papa feel the break all barriers, we do everything.
Yeah, man.
You see it?
Definitely.
Yeah. We make the industry nice, so we need to keep it that way. Huh?
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
And you know, with that, you know, there was so many people that watched you. How did you guys feel? What was your kind of reaction afterwards?
Well, we are always superstars, so reaction is always great when the people them come in and say, "Yo, love the show," and thing.
Yeah.
Reaction always in the same way. Head swell your guy, and you drink a bottle of wine, smoke a spliff.
Yeah.
You look for you 2 times. Every time she walk past you, you walk one. See it, so you're happy.
Yeah, for real.
You feel good within yourself. Anytime the people give you compliment is encouragement. Just always remember that. Compliment is encouragement.
For
The
real.
more them compliment, the more you encourage yourself. So you need to make more music. You need to make better and stronger music. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. And, you know, it was nice to see your little daughter in there as well. She's a beautiful young lady, definitely.
Yes,
It was nice
yeah,
to
man,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it just looked like pure vibes, pure family. So, gotta respect that for real.
Yeah. That's me.
Definitely. So,
Yeah, I'm that guy.
you know what? I've got to ask you, how is your exercising going, man?
Yes, we are going.
Yeah, for real. Because I've seen so many different videos. I was like, wow, you're really ripping into it.
That's
For real, for real. And you know, you're very well known for clashing as well. And I wanted to know, what is that vibe like? How do you prepare for a clash, or does that just kind of come to you as well?
All right, you see, that's the problem. I can't prepare for clashes like I did.
Okay.
I have some lyrics saying, in the middle of the clash, you can't draw that. But the clash, you have to draw the attention of the person who you're clashing.
Okay.
So when the person chat lyric, thinking about, okay, I'm going to draw, and draw that just if the man win the crowd, you have to win the audience from him. So you have to definitely go with him and go. So you don't prepare for clash.
Okay.
If you prepare for clash, you have to lose.
Definitely. You know,
the sound clash, I have dub plates. And you know, say, all right, this round and this round and this round. That's not going to be DJ clash. It's this lyrics and this lyrics.
Okay.
So, you know, say, if him chat 8 line and get forward, you need to chat 4 to bust the play.
Wow.
Good? Because you're not going to win the crowd if you chat 8 line again.
Okay.
So your 4 line must be sharp and I'm feeling 8 line.
Wow.
This is goes.
Definitely.
And if they know that, then everybody go bored and everybody go get bored.
For real. For real.
Yeah.
But what's been your kind of, I'm going to say, memorable clash, or a clash where you've gone, I've won this before it's even finished? Has there been a time like that?
Oh, from a walk up on the stage, artist dead. That's a natural thing. It's always get that like that. Yes?
Okay.
Artist drop mic and run off the stage and them see me walk. Clash done, man, and love start. Yeah,
for real.
But my most memorable clash is Sting 93, me and Bounty Killer.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is that one kind of memorable for you?
I'm my first big clash, like, 40,000 people. And first big clash. So
wow, for real.
Just one day I cannot forget.
Wow, for real. And you know, with that, with the clashing, with everything that comes with it, what else does Beenie Man do? I know you're a musical man, but there's always different parts to an artist. So what else
there's different parts to artists. Those parts are just natural parts that you do for other people that you're not looking at promotion for.
Yeah.
Because you have to give back to the community that you come from. So this is what you see when building the community, I'm building especially Kirktown village. You see?
Yeah.
What also some unity and you them and thing and try to, install some form of,
Yeah,
darkness and know yourself and understand where you're coming from and stand for what is it. So, we do a whole thing, but it's not for promotion, it's just for personal feelings.
Yeah.
If you come from somewhere, you're supposed to put back something there, don't you?
Yeah, man. You know what? I respect you for that. I really respect you for that.
Because the community supports you, so support the community, right, sir?
Definitely, man. You know, one person that I've really missed from, working with yourself is Lady Saw, or Marion, should we say.
I tell you.
Definitely I have.
Well, Jesus have her now. No woman to Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, can't fight her. We can't get her back because Jesus are the man.
For real.
That's it.
But you know what? One of the shows that I seen was with yourself, Lady Saw, and Spraggle Benz came on the stage as well. And it was a fire. It was like just fire.
But it was a big night.
Yeah, it was just insane. It just looked so crazy, so mad. And you know what? All of you just owned the stage. But what was the experience from you?
The people them call it the king, the queen, and the prince.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, that was the performance. Wicked, man. Just vibes, just natural vibes. This is how we are.
Yeah.
I just wish all of these new artists could have just realized it. I love music or better. Yeah, very, I don't know. The man them come from country, and the man them chat to the man them come from country. They come from.
Definitely. Oh my.
We need unification in music, always, because without us together, oh God, divided we fall, united we stand.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Right.
And you know, my family and myself as well, we always put on, I don't know if you remember it, but it was a BBC session that you were doing, and it's with Josie Wales, Lieutenant Stitchy. Yeah, man, and it was just fire. But of course, you know,
that freestyle and Josie Wales, yeah,
it was like nice. It was just like all legends together, and you were just going through it. But you know, one thing I liked was that you were all unifying together. You were all doing your little pieces together, but it all sounded like one piece, if that makes sense.
One piece, yeah, man. That's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to, you see, Josie Wales, them teach me one thing. Them say, look here how bad you is as a gangster.
Yeah.
I don't care how tough you is as a gangster. People have to respect you. And for people to respect you, have to be a people person. So if you're not a people person, then you can't go around people, you don't socialize, antisocial. You see?
Yeah.
So that day, I was driving and Josie said, "But I can't run a jammies. I'm a camera on a jammies." I wasn't booked for the film.
Wow. Wow, man. But you know what? It looked like you was.
Josie and we get all jaggy in that thing. But it was a nice day.
Yeah, it was definitely nice. But one of the tunes that I always used to play as a kid was Nutty Dread. Nutty Dread, we have a face this type of living. But yeah, man.
Yeah, stitch it.
Definitely. And you know, I think you mentioned it as well when you're actually performing that. Wow, this tune.
That tune. Whoa. Because remember, my crew as Rastafarian and the rest of them they like it.
Yeah.
And the rest of them they like it. Because then them start really life where them used to go through the 70s and the 60s and things. Them never like it. But me I tell them, say, Lieutenant Stitchy grandfather Rasta. So he kind of really know where he must say. So it's something where him live and learn. And this is how music goes. We are not gunmen. We see gun and we see police with gun and we see gunmen shoot people. So we sing about it.
Yeah.
Children live what they learn.
Yeah.
All right. If you get up and say, done ABC, do re mi fast all that, that's what he's going to say. But if him that's something where you that is knowledge to him. So it's just the thought of saying that.
Yeah.
And Rastaman and get mad between it. Yeah, it was a good result and Lieutenant part, but it's a nice.
I can see you smiling, man. It looks like you're thinking of the thoughts.
It wasn't that it wasn't that good result at Lieutenant part. But Stitcher with DJ, I would love it.
Yeah, man, for real. Definitely is. And you know, tell us as well about Dancehall Queen. We've had a few questions. How did you get into Dancehall Queen? How did it come about? So tell us.
Oh, yeah, I'm name. Tibbs, where do I tell you? Tabs, yeah. Rasta guy. Them say them want to write a song for the movie.
Okay.
So them send bits and pieces of the script. I'm sure them I say them for write after the script. But to the song was accurate, right and point.
Yeah.
Them I said, no sir, I'm gonna shoot over back. So them shoot over back apart and yeah. So me get inscripted in them.
And what was that like? Was it different to being an artist?
I'm first acting.
Okay.
First time acting.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So this time it's not a music video. This is real acting. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? You did quite good, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
For real. Definitely. Yeah, man. You've also worked with, you know, Janet Jackson. You've worked with so many great artists. How did that kind of come about? Because when you say Janet Jackson, people are like, whoa.
We were label mates, and she wanted a Jamaican artist to work.
Okay.
And she never forgot to look for nobody. I'm right here.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Okay, just like that.
Yeah. And then Jermaine Dupri was the president at the time. And he was our boy. Yeah.
Wow, man.
There you
go. Just like that, eh?
Yeah, that's how that came by.
Wow, that's cool, man. It's like it seems everything's just been like a destiny for you. It's just come about, or it's just happened.
It's natural. Everything have to come natural. If it not come natural, then it's not worthy.
Definitely.
Is it? I believe in the Almighty, and I believe in Him. Then.
For real. And you know, we also had a question about the album called Blessed. How did that happen, and how did it kind of all happen and come about?
Oh, Blessed. Oh, yeah. Okay, Blessed is that when just bus. And we decided to say, all right, we need an album like this.
Yeah.
You can't have so much song and do have an album. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
See? And then we get a contract. And then we met the album and the album, we keep give me the girl and we keep it murder. We'd have to make an album because we need it. We never have one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we never have. And we need a proper album. So we have to get Dave Keller them to make some songs. Get them to mix and get some. And Blessed just mentioned. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real, definitely was nice. Two of the tunes that are definitely always played in a dance is Girls Them Sugar and Dude.
Yeah, and Dude.
Yeah, man. So tell us about those songs, how the kind of production, how it came about.
Girls Them Sugar. All right, Girls Them Sugar. I think I can't talk about Girls Them Sugar because I actually stole the beat. But yeah, Girls Them Sugar come about when we get there, put on the beat.
Yeah.
And yeah, we knock a drum in it and change the phrase and thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because me I come from foreign. I think it was Future Fanboy give me a joke about Jonah Davis. I'm a talk about the boy around me and the moving sister now you want me to follow them. I want to them. I don't know how old them want me and the money pay me. I want to start laughing. That's how I got second that I'm not saying that a joke. I mean I say, all right. Going next to them, bassline start playing, me I say, it's all about love. And then the part system, yo. So I didn't play for them now. As the music, it's not simple, so I can't make it sound so simple.
Yeah.
But music is life, so to me, it's simple. To a next one, it'll take him 10 years to build that. But to me, it take me 10 minutes.
Yeah, man. And what about Dude?
Yeah. It was written by Dave Keller.
Okay. Because that's a bad tune, man.
Yeah, man. When we reached that, the whole thing was only they call it, Jesus Christ, it was instrumental. And then me I said we need a intro and find it. You want your proper fix?
Yeah.
That wasn't in the song. That is the only new part of the song. Some it at Dave Kelly in write everything.
Wow, for real, man. And you know, when it comes to your tunes, it seems like they're just timeless. They never ever seem to not ever get played.
You see, the problem is, you have some people who write timeless song and then the next man write a song for him will last 6 months. People have to know who you are.
Yeah.
And what, you stand for. If them gonna write a song for you, I will accept a song from DJKat and Tony Kelly anytime because them writing is timeless. Because look on Tony Kelly. The way them get nice and pretty full of witty, them like pretty map, put them on my bookshelf here. And I want to welcome me to the city, them like kitchen never share with nobody. So him teach me exactly when make a voice him or forward. So when make a forward and make a bad rhythm man, he said him can't send it because he send it to other people over here. So fly go Florida and then play the rhythm. And they go tan 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 tan. Yeah, me no want him say nothing to me because I know I'm never right. So me go that worry and get it. Palm bed, palm floor against wall. You sex them out to them call me. Them sugar that welcome the king of the dancer. So when the lyrics them start go come here, me go the girl play with it. Catch it down, give me no icky girl down to there. It is the feel, remove your hand up here and make the rabbit to stick it to it. Get the figure. So this is the style of one in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So, tight rhyme and flippings. So we teach them how to read because of our style from send them Aguilas, them come send the champion, them come. Then we say to them our style. Send me no phone, me mash up and swear, send me jump. Me under me crackers, I start and me come. Yeah, put me to the test and see me a go down. About me want to go car in and me bump. Make she wine baby, wine same time me a pump. No worry, girl, be a girl, jump over the up. You watch you got 2 girls, sweet and a pump. And 500 watt man a chum, send me regular. It was very super for me to just convert because you see the problem is in music you have to adjust and adapt. You can't, we are coming from the 70s, so Wallalaling I do it. Wallalaling stop. Die! And I do it now. Wallalaling done. It's super duper, again, a superstar.
For real, definitely. So wait, what are you thinking?
What?
No, I was going to say, what are you thinking about, the new... Well, I'm going to say new, they've been out for a good while now, but the likes of Chronix, Kabaka P, they're doing so well. But
you talk about the reggae artists there.
Yeah, but you know what? People do still criticize them for using, things like hip hop beats on a reggae and saying to me that it's taking away reggae. What's your thoughts, man?
Why them not cost the white?
True.
Why them not cost the white groups that sing rap music and leave reggae? Why you cost someone you're born in an island where musically inclined by every music in the world?
Yeah.
How much time Rolling Stone come to Jamaica just for cool?
Yeah.
Mick Jagger and sang Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
I want to them people, man. But the music have a fusion. Have a fusion. I mean, now I beat them for that.
Yeah.
Because you miss it full wide reggae group. But remember the first time I meet German man, Wembley, gentleman manager. First one, Wembley, Smithy or something. We had to Sting, then we never show name Sting. A Germany, and me there for an interview and like me I talk to the people then and now understand what me I say. So I start give them a little, style of English style, little typing. Man look at me and tell me say, gentleman is a German artist, or speak Jamaican, and you come here as Jamaican. Me I say, you know what you do? You fuse. Because we are telling me say a German guy can speak more Jamaican than me. And Mr. Gentleman, I'm going to go team with it, and it was a nice reasoning with it, but than it manager. Because you can't tell me say I am a hypocrite because the people them cannot understand. And then them time they know you're youth and you speak Jamaica. See?
Yeah.
And them time Germany never used to our type of, you get what I say?
Yeah.
And they have to put like English and like a thing for it. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So them time they read upon, yo, man, you talk to them man. And we have some man, kuru them and rush. And them run the place. And we have some man, and vugu, the man them not understand nothing. We start with them understand me. I said, the man started giving grief. What's the nice thing? For him, not me.
For real.
Yeah. With ignorance, you know.
Yeah.
And you send you put arrogance with your ignorance, you got to show me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
So I think I'm done. May I listen to it?
No, I was just going to ask you, about a topic really that kind of touched lots of people's hearts last year in regards to, Black Lives Matter and the death of George Floyd.
Yeah.
What was your reaction? Because for me, I imagine my dad, thousands and thousands of our people have been killed so many times by the police. But what was your reaction?
My reaction is George Floyd could have been any one of us. Could have been my uncle, could have been my father, could have been my girlfriend, father. You get what I say?
Yeah.
So it could have been one. So yeah, Black Lives Matter spreadsheet. And I think what they have done is open the eyes of too much black people that's going on and living like, yeah, I'm an American. No, you're not. You're Afro-American. The only American is a white man. Because I go up and feel them there. We never hear German American. We never hear Russian American. You never hear that American, I mean, Chinese American, no Oriental American. Because if you're Japanese, Chinese, I come from Korea. It's so
yeah.
And then we American until we becomes Afro-American. The only man in America can call himself American. The white man.
Yeah. For real. Definitely.
Not in a white state, it's a white country.
Yeah.
So you have people and chat like very light.
Yeah.
You have to know, yeah.
Definitely. Because the first thing my dad said was it's not gonna change. But do you think there'll be change?
The Constitution right. All men are created equal in my opinion. That are the money right, the Constitution and that instead.
Yeah.
It never say all man is created equal overall, my opinion. So in bed with that, Thomas Jefferson, dead with that long time, long in bed.
Wow.
Yeah, in bed with, yeah.
For real. But
if we say all men are created equal overall, we are nice. Yeah, but in man's head, it's like a film something.
Definitely.
John Adams, make sure it's him right, in your opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. Because, speaking of that topic, my friends, I'm 28 and my friends are saying to me, I'm scared to have children because of this world, this scary world that we live in.
Yeah, we live in Jamaica. Jamaica is scary, man. Let them come and have children. I don't want to have children until them come.
Okay.
Yeah, we have picnic here and they no.
Okay. I'll have to let them know.
I tell you, but if you want to, because we have land in Jamaica nice and people can come by and build up and thing and farm and grow them own food, grow them own food and their own food and one thing and another.
Yeah,
if you want to live like that, come to Jamaica, we are open. Yeah.
But you know what? Now they've got the COVID-19 vaccine. We might have to have the vaccine before we come.
Yeah, well, the COVID-19 vaccine government has sent some. You better have a care for something. Why you have a vaccine for?
No, speaking of that, what have you been getting up to in these times?
Oh, me? Now music. We make an album. It's called Simma. Never single I released the 5th of March. Me and Popcorn and J Island. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Don't stop work.
Don't stop.
Not because the work locked down.
Yeah.
That means I'm a vice shit now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that one. So, okay. So, lots of people have been asking as well, when do you think you come to the UK? Because we want your Beenie Man.
Yeah, the problem is that I get a visa last year, January. I was supposed to be there in March, but COVID-19. So that's what messed up my England trip. So I went to England to work for, but yeah.
Okay. So you have to link us, you know that, innit? You have to link me when you come to the UK.
I would do that. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
learning not one with them, man. So just out and touch.
Yeah, man.
So,
Definitely.
yes. Yeah, that's it.
For real. And when it comes to music, and when you're feeling either very happy, very sad, what song do you tune on for your speaker box?
I like happy and sad. Now, all right, I'll tell you something about me and music. All
Okay.
right. God.
That was a big sigh.
Yeah. Me listen to the like music, like Lionel, Miseducation of Lionel,
Yeah.
an album.
Mm.
Skin, Richard Spice, Universal. You know that album?
Yeah.
Okay. Album listening to Bob Marley, Uprising,
Yeah.
and Babylon by Bust.
Mm.
That's my favorite Bob Marley album. And yeah, I kind of listen to new music. I just listen to myself. Guys, see the problem is when you listen to other people, you use a word them and say, yo, what am I from? Don't get that from me. So, listen to new music when like me there dance all and thing.
Yeah.
I like if me the son I play it,
Yeah.
you listen to it.
Okay.
But in a market, it's not in there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
For real.
I listen to Aretha Franklin all see that.
Mm.
Sing,
Yeah.
dance. I'm scared to be, I'm going to be respect.
You have to do a remix to that tune, man. The dance moves you're bussing. You have to do a remix for that.
The tune them, them through their tune. So some song. I mean, me listen to Michael Jackson album. Then put up 74. When them do they got Human Nature. Why? Tell me that is human nature. You remember that album?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. With them turning still black, but in between nose. Yeah.
So Beenie Man, what would you say to young people coming up now in this business? What advice could you give them as the king? What could you give them?
Just love the music.
Mm.
Yeah, but a lot of artists come in the music for the wrong reason.
Okay.
Yeah, the wrong reasons is you're coming in the music because you want to get popular. And then you don't like yourself, so you preach. And then you last 6 months and you come out to get a car, get a house. That's not the reason why to come in music.
Mm.
If you ever bleach out the skin to change your image, to do something, make certain say in the music for the love of the music. Because people have to have an image, I now fight your image.
Yeah.
All of them act like the whole of them shot my one place. Every man have a t-shirt and jeans that go on stage. That's not how music works. Get some tailor-made clothes that fit you. So when you go up on stage, you look better than the people that are out in the audience. We can't put on my clothes and come and show. Come watch you in a t-shirt and jeans pants. I want to pay my youth. I pay my money coming up from soon. Come on, man. Respect music.
Definitely.
Respect the stage, respect the audience, and respect the people who come out to see you, bro. And stop it.
Yeah,
Short pants and jackets. I want to and Timberland shoes. So let it go.
Definitely.
Yourself together. People can respect you for who you are.
Yeah.
Stop it. Please. Yeah.
For
Let's
real.
cut along. Do not come in the music for the right reasons. Come in the music for the right reasons. Come in the music because you love the music.
Yeah.
And the music shows about exactly that. Love.
For real. I'm feeling that advice. Definitely. That's some good advice, man. So
Yes.
what would you like to say to your fans that are out there listening to you right now? What would you like to say to them?
Look out for the album. It named Simma. That me I tell you. I'm still there and I'm in a Ghana away. A one king and a two and a three. Me alone. Blessings, beloved.
You're speaking of the album, but what's next for you? What's next for Beenie Man? What can we look forward to?
Oh, so now, 5th of March, the singer,
Yeah.
and the clothing line, and we have some clothes that come out and some something.
Okay.
Yeah, we have some tea that come out with some soap and some other things and some other things. A whole heap of things that come out when a merchandise we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And talk about roller that mean merchandise, property.
Yeah, man. Okay.
But you know I have them now.
Yeah, man. Vegan soap?
Huh?
Vegan soap?
Vegan soap, yes.
Okay.
The animal
Yeah, man.
can't, we can't take the animal, them a wash off the skin and them thing there. Natural earth thing, yeah.
Yeah, man, for real. So,
Proper.
definitely, man. So, what's the website for that? So, if people wanted to check it out, they can go and check it out.
MD Music Group.
Okay.
That means Moses Davis Music Group.
Yeah. Okay.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we in the UK, as you probably already know, we love you as an artist.
Yeah, 100%. I love the England team and I love London and Polish. Like, seriously.
Yeah, man.
I love the vibe that the people them give. And I love the support for them support the music. So I think England and Europe and Africa is kind of the only place where you go where people sing a song like from start to finish.
Wow. Okay. we know you. Definitely.
No, right. They know everything.
Okay.
And then me have sung at England where British National Chart where never play at Jamaica yet.
Wow.
Serious.
Wow. You know, I'm gonna ask you about that because I've spoke to lots of different artists and they say to me that Jamaica just don't support the music, but when you go foreign, they will support it more.
No, you see, Jamaica support the music.
Okay.
As they can. As much as they can. Because the music comes from here. So every day you have new music release. So, you know, it'll be unfair to them, you know, to just play the same set of music right through.
Yeah.
Because every day you have a new producer and every day you have a new artist. So, we are man to realize, and what I don't like with the whole industry of Jamaica, some man say Jamaica support the elders, but that's what them would like to see. Yeah, but that's foolish matter because no tune around like our show. The fans them when them turn out to our show, they turn out to a show. The young fans them when them turn out to a young show, they come to buy and smoke weed and chat to them friend and yeah, if them artists go and they must say, yo, see me artists here, our fans them when them come out to one thing only and to be entertained. Drink, smoke, entertain myself and go me yard. Have sex with a friend or with him girlfriend. You see?
Yeah. Wow.
There you go.
For real. You know, when it comes to your tunes and just listening, you know what, I just want to big you up for actually putting so much music out. I don't think artists get enough respect and bigging up and so forth. So I really just want to big you up. Definitely. I think every one of my nieces, nephews, cousins all listen to your tunes. So respect, man.
Thanks. Thank you very much, bro.
Definitely.
And big up to all your nieces and your nephews and your cousins. And your auntie them and them husband.
For real.
Okay.
Respect. So, you know, before we kind of wrap up the interview and say bye for now, because I'm hoping that we keep the link. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
For real.
However.
Would you be up for singing a little something with my name in? DJKat?
DJKat?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, me there everything at. Take off my glasses, me don't got no hat. Look on me locks in the straight flat, so me there me a DJ with DJKat. Anywhere we go, we got the whole city lock. Boy, this the program, my brain just drop. Like a danga drop flat. So everybody sing this lot. What's your name? DJKat what? DJKat what? DJKat. She bad like that and you can't stop that your name. DJKat what? DJKat what? DJKat, but she bad like that and you can't stop that. Any boy this is program about the chat. But Monday I may not take back chat yet. Yeah, girl hot. Oh, she hot, yeah. But she not hotter than DJKat. You never go, you have the whole city back. But Monday I go to know me not drop. Selector don't play no one job, just give me dancehall with the make me in a chat board. DJKat what? DJKat where? DJKat chicka chicka. Right back.